Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. For today's video, we are going to be rebuilding the worst team in the NBA, the San Antonio Spurs, on NBA 2K23. And I do not mean that in like a disrespectful way. I just think on paper, the Spurs are in fact the worst team. But I think that's also a good thing because if you're a Spurs fan, like, you know the direction of your team, right? And that's not to say they don't have a lot of talent on the squad as is. I love some of the pieces like Keldon Johnson, Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sohan. It's just, they're in a good place. It's just going to be a few seasons of development and really trying to nail that lottery pick, right, man? Trying to get a top 3 pick in next year's draft, the draft after that, things along those lines. So before we get going on this video and this rebuild, if I can please ask you to leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, as I cannot grow the channel without you, my friend. And it also lets me know that you are, enjoying this type of content and stuff. So let's go ahead and get going on this Spurs rebuild with a quick overview of what I think about, the current pieces and kind of the direction I want to do with this team in the first season. So looking at the roster here, love Keldon Johnson. I think he's got extremely high basketball IQ for a 23-year-old. He's a 3-level scorer. He's somebody that's really good in like a half-court set, but also somebody you can just give the ball to in transition, or really in any opportunity. He's going to be able to create a shot for himself or play out the momentum of the play call. Really solid player. Definitely going to be around for the duration of this rebuild, and I love his contract. Like 5 years at $77 million. Absolutely fantastic deal. I don't see him as like a number 1 option on a championship team, but if he's our 3rd option, then I think this team's going to be in a good place. Jakob Poeltl, one of the more underrated centers in the NBA. I will say he's on a 1-year contract. He's definitely somebody in my book that we could get some type of asset for, just because, we are trying to rebuild right now. And Jakob Poeltl does not really fit the rebuild in that sense. And I mean, he's going to make the team a little bit better, right? And we don't want that because we're trying to get the best pick possible. Devin Vassell, I see him as like a 3-and-D type of player here in the NBA. So that's kind of how I'm going to focus on him in the offense. Josh Richardson's a guy that exists, that plays basketball. Isaiah Roby, got him listed as a backup center. Looks like he is kind of more like an offensive-oriented center, maybe like a shorter version of Christian Wood. So I'll be happy about that. Trey Jones, don't know much about him, but looks like your typical type of scoring point guard. Dougie McBuckets, definitely somebody I'd love to trade away. Honestly, I would probably toss him into the Jakob Poeltl trade to get out of his 2-year contract. And you got Jeremy Sohan. Yeah, Jeremy Sohan. In college, I think he got like 6th man of the year in the Big 12 or Big, I don't know, whatever the hell it's called, man. It's over on my screen here. Big 12 6th man of the year. So he's the type of guy that I see as like an all-around player. And he's not reached that point yet. He's still got a few seasons, going to be a little bit of a project, but he's somebody that can have like all aspects of his game be pretty damn solid. One of those jack of all trades, kind of maybe a glue guy for this team. And then you got Josh Primo. So Josh Primo, we definitely be playing a lot in this rebuild because he is a very young player in the league, and I do think he can be a bucket going forward. So, that go-to scoring type of shooting guard. That's kind of how I envision him on the squad. Malachi Branham out of Ohio State. Just another scoring-oriented type of guard. Can shoot the lights out, so definitely can't be upset about that. And, we got some other players on this team that will probably not be in the rotation whatsoever. So, yeah, as far as this first season goes, I think the first thing we need to do is I would like to trade for some type of point guard. And I'm not talking about, like, our future long-term point guard. I'm talking more in the sense of, like, right now, Trey Jones is our starting point guard. And it's just, like, for some of these other players to develop. Oh, damn, you know what? This is, like, because I do want to start. Man, like, how am I going to do this? Because we got Vassell at the shooting guard spot. I think I want to put Josh Primo there. Maybe I'll use Vassell off the bench, but I don't love doing that. Jeremy Sohan, though, like, yeah, he's a power forward, small forward, because I'm just like, should we do like a small ball lineup and go with him at center so we can play all the young players I want to play? Or maybe we do Josh Primo at point guard, but I don't really know if I like that, long-term for him. So, yeah, man, let's go ahead and go to the trade finder. And let's just see real quick here if we can get some type of point guard in exchange for Jakob Poeltl and also Dougie McBuckets, and plus getting off his contract would be fantastic. He's got A plus 3-point shot, so somebody hopefully wants him on their team. Derek White, no, man, been there, done that. Yes, I don't like that contract. Not gonna lie, not big fan of the contract right there. Lakers, Russell Westbrook, Kendrick Nunn. I mean, honestly, like, it's not horrible. TJ McConnell, Terry Taylor. See, I don't mind this because TJ is somebody that can help run the offense right now, but also we know will be a pretty solid backup point guard, for the duration of the video. So that's not a bad little option right there. Yeah, let's go ahead. We also got Devontae Graham. You get Larry Nance out of it too. But no, I do like TJ McConnell's contract's a bit better. We also get Terry Taylor out of it. So yeah, give me TJ McConnell for Jakob Poeltl and Dougie McBuckets. Now, our center position is obviously horrible now, but that's okay. It's kind of what we're focusing on, trying to be really bad. So let's switch this up. TJ McConnell, I do want to go ahead and start, Josh Primo. Vassell obviously got to be in the rotation and everything, so we'll take away Zach Collins' minutes. We'll take away Terry Taylor's minutes. Let's bump him up in the rotation as like a 6-man. So, sorry, Josh Richardson, you are losing those 6-man minutes. I'm sorry, man. It's got to happen. Let's go ahead and get TJ's at 20. Let's get him at like 29 a game. Josh Primo playing a lot because trying to get him to break out a little bit. I want these rookies and young players playing as much as possible. And Dieng at center, I'm fine with it. Like, you know who Dieng is. Like, he ain't going to win no championship. But he'll be all right for right now. And Vassell is a 6-man, which honestly, like, with Sohan, Johnson, and Primo, that's probably what he's going to have to be in the long term of this Spurs team. What do you guys think? Out of those 4 players, which one would you actually bench? But besides for that, we're not going to do anything else too much this season because it's going to be kind of a longer rebuild. Pops wants to run the defensive system. I'm sorry to say, but we are up in the... Ooh, damn, it's all 2.5 stars. Let's go ahead and go with a pace and space. We got some pretty solid shooting. Yo, Primo don't like that? Okay, perimeter center, let's go with that. That sounds good to me. But all right, guys, let's go ahead and simulate this first NBA season. We will probably be the worst team in the NBA. That's okay. Give us that top 3 pick. I'd be happy about it. Okay, guys, end of the NBA season, 21-60, which has to be good for the worst team in the NBA. Simulate through date and finish with a L on the season. So we got Luka MVP, Paolo Banchero Rookie of the Year, Ben Simmons 6-man, Nikola Jokic. I have seen it all. Okay, like, I'm just saying, like, Jokic, you cool, man. Like, I do think you get hated on defensively, but this man just won Defensive Player of the Year, man, in NBA 2K23. I am shocked. Okay. Enough of that. Let's check out these All-NBA teams real quick here. See if any Spurs made anything. We got Jeremy Sohan as all-rookie first team, so that's a really good start. And Ivy making the All-NBA second by himself, because apparently only one player can make the All-NBA second team in this game. And yeah, we're obviously not in the playoffs, but let's go to the player stats on the season, kind of see how everybody performed. And we do have, let's go to the points per game. So we got Keldon, 23 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists per game. Have no reason why he couldn't be that. Then we got Josh Primo. He's up to a 73 overall. 16 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Nice numbers. 33% field goal efficiency. Not all that great. So that's something he definitely has to work on. Just taking smarter shots and things like that. And then we got Jeremy Sohan at 15 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal per game, which is like that all-around game that I was kind of talking about. Isaiah Roby actually had a pretty solid NBA season. I do think he at least has a future as a backup center for this team. Maybe not the full-time starter, but we'll kind of see. And Vassell, good all-around off the bench. TJ McConnell is the point guard, got the 9 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, and about 1-2 steals per game. So, alrighty, that's all looking pretty good. Let's get to this offseason, though. And yeah, based off where we fall in the lottery, it's going to be between Victor, Scuda, and also Nick Smith, I believe, who is listed as a point guard in this game. So, however that works out for us, we'll probably take best available. Really, the point guard and center position is what we really need. So, I guess we do have TJ sign up for another season, and we can get somebody in free agency if needed. But we'll kind of see who's available, man. So, let's go to the draft lottery. Like, top 3 pick is what I need, and I think we should end up getting that. I really don't care where it lands. And we get, hey, the first pick in the draft, man. First pick in the draft, baby. Let's go. Okay. All right. Damn, man. Lottery guy has been with me for the past few videos. Let's go to the NBA draft. And now it's a point where, do I take Victor Wembanyama again, who I did take in my last video, or do I go a different route just for the fun of it? I think realistically speaking, this Spurs team, based off of what I know, I think they would take Victor. And I don't want to, like, not take a player just because, like, oh, because if you're a Spurs fan watching this, like, you want the full realistic experience of this rebuild, right? So, yeah, we'll go, man, but Scoot Henderson, too, like, we do need a point guard real bad. But Victor could be, like, the next Tim Duncan for this team, and we need the position so bad. Shout out to Isaiah Roby. Okay, so we'll grab him up with our pick here. We also have a second-round draft pick. So, as far as who's available at this spot, we got Marcus Sasser right here, 6'2", 68 overall. Damn, bro. All right, we'll draft you, though, man, but you get to wear the jersey at least. Maybe. You might not make the actual roster, but we'll kind of see. Alrighty, rookie signings. So, we got him signed up. Yeah, you ain't making the roster, Sasser. I'm sorry, man. Team player options. Vassell, Zach Collins, we'll let him walk away. Terry Taylor, Undrafted. Was he undrafted? I don't know, man. We haven't really been using him, though. He was actually pretty good for the Pacers last year, but I'm not going to use him. Josh Primo will bring him back on the 2-year option. Those guys can all walk away, so that's fine. And we should have some solid money to go for a point guard. Romeo Langford, Trey Jones. I'll give Trey Jones the qualifying offer. Moratorium period. Okay, so as far as players available, ooh, Fred VanVleet would be kind of interesting. He kind of seems like he would be, like, good in the Spurs type of offense, right, man? Gives us a bit of a veteran on the team. You got Kevin Porter's also available. Dinwiddie, Derrick Rose, D'Lo. Damn, do I like the idea of D'Lo on this team? D'Lo's a little bit more expensive. I mean, Fred VanVleet doesn't really fit the rebuild, but it's getting to the point where now that we do have somebody like a Victor Wembanyama, like, I do want an intelligent player, you know, give him the basketball and stuff. So mid-range scoring, playmaking, three-point scoring, like we know who Fred is. So I'm going to toss him a contract, man. 3-year deal. I'll give him about $25 million a season. I think he would sign up for that. I mean, you got to toss Kyrie the ooh, yeah, we got to toss Kyrie that offer. Come on now, man. That's the most I can offer him up. What else we got for other point guards? James Harden. He's got 2 offers. Tyler Hero's restricted. Okay, not that he's a point guard, but whatever. And then D'Lo, might as well throw him in also, because if he takes it, then I'll give him the contract too. So we have Fred and D'Lo both accepting their deals. I think I'm going to go with Fred. He's in his prime. I think it's a solid contract, and I think he's a great player. So I think that, okay, so Kyrie to the Houston Rockets. Oh, man, our conference just got, I'm sorry, the Western Conference just got a lot more difficult. All right, so let's get Fred signed up. There we go. Great signing for us. Besides, D'Lo's still available. Now, it is the case we don't got to spend the money just to spend it. Chris Middleton's still there. Because we got Primo at the 2 spots. Then center position. What about, like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to spend the money just to spend it this season, man. But, like, man, Wiggins on this team here, too. No, I don't want to spend it. I think our team is solid with how it is right now. Not looking to do anything too crazy yet. Fred VanVleet, great start to the rebuild. Victor, great start to the rebuild. Guys, let's go ahead and simulate 2 at the beginning of the regular season. Okay, guys, here is the team going into the beginning of the regular season. At point guard, we got Fred. At the 2, we got Primo. At the 3 spot, we got Keldon. 4, Sohan. And 5, Victor. Bench unit, we got Devin Vassell. We got Trey Jones, who will be the backup point guard this season. We got Malachi Brown getting about 10 minutes per game. And we also got Mason Plumlee just for like a backup center. Actually, let's bump that down a little bit, Plumlee. There we go. That looks pretty good to me. So, once again, I do think we'll be better than last year. I don't think we're going to be the worst team in the NBA. I think Fred's going to be a big part of that. Really going to have a lot, you know, the green light to score and everything. And Victor should be great for us. So, besides that, man, system, we got 3-star grit and grind. We also got Jerome Gregory as our new coach. So, looks like Pops did retire. This guy, will consider him the intern coach, but we are going to find a new coach in the offseason. So let's go ahead and simulate this NBA season and see what happens. All right, end of the season, guys. 26-55, not much better, but it's all good. It's all good. Should be another solid pick in the draft, so maybe we can fill out, I don't know, man, whatever position I guess at this point we need. We did get Rookie of the Year Victor, so I mean, that's definitely good, but, you know, we knew going into this rebuild that it was going to be a few season process and everything, so not really surprised by the bad record. Let's go to the player stats on the season, see how everybody did for us. And Victor was he the leading scorer? Nope. Keldon Johnson at 25, 8, and 2. Yeah, I can see it coming together, man. Jeremy Sohan, 38% this time, 37 for Primo. And I'm just like, should these guys like be on the bench now or something? Or is this just part of the process? I mean, they're still both very young. So, Fred at 14 and 7. I would have maybe liked him scoring a little bit more. If not scoring, then at least, you know, get that up to like 9 assists per game or something along those lines. But, it's all right. Definitely not bad numbers. I don't know who's really at the top of this next draft class, so I'm kind of thinking like a point guard. That's probably what we'll go with and trade. I mean, Fred is a 6-man. I wouldn't really mind that either, but we'll kind of see. Not trying to disrespect the great player that is Fred VanVleet, right? So simulate round. Pelicans win it all. Okay. Next season of the rebuild. Draft lottery. I will take another first pick in the draft here, man. Come on, man. You know, we're 2-0 right now. 2-0 on this. And, okay, we got 12.5% chance. So we're not the worst team in the NBA. Yo, Thunder going to get the number 1, number 2 pick. I'm going to be pissed. Yo, let's go! Oh, damn, man! Oh, yo, yes, yo. All right, man. We're on, man. We're on, baby. We're on, baby. Okay, man. It's not about tanking anymore. It's just all about being hopeful. Instead, hopeful that we gotta get ourselves a new damn head coach too. I'm so sorry, Jerome Gregory. There will only ever be one Greg as the coach of this team, and that was Greg Popovich. Okay, fire. Get off my team. Okay. So as far as who we can sign up, hopefully there's some solid offers right here, man. Head coach. Give me somebody that's got good offense. That's kind of been our struggle. Give me the GOAT, Michael Safer. He's pretty much the Greg Popovich of computer-generated players. I know he's a real person in real life. He ain't no real head coach, though. And there we go. He signed up. Perfect. You love to see it. All right. NBA draft. So who is even in this draft class here, man? Because it's like, if there's like, you have to draft this guy, but he's also playing one of the positions that I'm trying to build with somebody else, we make you a little bit nervous. But choose prospect. We got Xavier Booker. Okay. Xavier Booker. I don't know much about him. He's a power forward. 18, Ron Holland. Are these real people? I don't know if these are real people or not, man. I did download the draft class, though, but if it's not, it's complete. Oh, DJ. Yeah, I think these are real people. These are real people. Isaiah Collier, another point guard. Xavier Booker, though, man. 6'11" with a 7'5" wingspan. Can you imagine him in the paint with Victor? And then Sohan can be like our jack of all trades off the bench, kind of run the offense through him. I like that. Xavier Booker, we will draft him. I mean, Sohan has had his chance, man. He will still be part of the team. I guess we can make things work. We'll make things work. Let's move to our next pick. All right, so we got another second-round pick here. And with this, I'm thinking we can go to the trade finder. And just out of curiosity, let's do a trade of Fred. Let's toss in TJ. And let's toss in that second round draft pick. No offers found. Okay, that's fine. That should be all right. So we'll go ahead and sim to the end of this. Don't really care too much about that draft pick. And he is a 79 overall player. So that is fantastic. And he's only 18, so we might end up being a beast. All right, team player option. Sohan, Primo, Malachi, bring them all back. TJ can walk. Blake Wesley, don't plan on using him, so we'll let him walk away too. Only so many minutes to allocate. Devin Vassell and Trey Jones would like to get both these. Well, Trey Jones, I don't care too much about him. Actually, yeah, maybe we'll get a different backup point guard. I ain't gonna lie. Moratorium period. Okay, yo, full circle. Nope, that's not gonna happen. Although it could. Any of these players I want. LaMelo Ball, he's restricted. DeJounte Murray back on the team. Let me some Tyrese. Unrestricted. Jaylen Brown. Man, who do I want? Do I want anybody here? I don't really know if I do. Lonzo Ball still available. Yeah, I mean, obviously there's some great players here, but I kind of like what we're doing with our rebuild, if I'm being 100% honest. So I don't really want to do anything to shake it up quite yet. I like how the team's coming together. So point guard wise, we could afford Lonzo. If we could get Lonzo on this team, and then we could have Fred as our backup point guard, I would be okay with that. So 85 overall, defense, can shoot the three ball. Great playmaker. We'll give him that contract. And if he agrees to that, we do have to renounce rights on Devin Vassell. I like Vassell. I think it's okay, though. Like, he's been fine for us in this video. I don't think he's worth not getting Lonzo Ball over, if I'm being honest. And plus, he's never going to break the starting lineup for us because we got Primo, we got Keldon, and we got, we don't got that Sohan anymore. So that's just another thing on the list for him to not make. Okay, Lonzo on the team. I like it. Besides for that, I think we are good to go. Let me go ahead and simulate too with the beginning of the regular season, see what this rotation's looking like. Okay, guys, here is the team going into the beginning of the regular season. I absolutely love it. We got Lonzo Ball, we got Primo, we got Keldon Johnson, we got Victor at power forward because he can actually stretch the floor a little bit more. Xavier is more of like an inside type of scorer from what I'm seeing right here. So we put him as the starting center. Bench, we got Fred, we got Jeremy, we got Malachi, and Trey Jones. Or do I want to go more of a... Yeah, I think I'm going to go more of a... Is Kleber Z listed as a center? He is. Yeah, let's give him the backup center minutes here. Although we can pretty much stagnate the minutes, of our two young players in the front court. But I do want them playing a lot more. Victor playing like 37 a game, not even playing around. Get you at 33. Keldon, get him at 30. Primo at 30. Lonzo at 32. Looking good, man. I think we for sure... If we're not playoffs this season, next season for sure. But I think we can at least make the play-in tournament. Like, we have that much talent on the team, in my opinion. System with the new coach. Pace and space at 3 stars. Looking like that's probably our best route. let's simulate this next season, guys. And I don't know, man. Let's make the playing tournament at least. That'd be nice. Okay, so a bit of a breakout season for the Spurs, 50-31, man. So it's all starting to come together finally. One more game against the T-Wolves, simulate through date, and finish with a W on the season. So we got Garland as MVP, 30 points, 12 assists per game. Ron Holland as Rookie of the Year. Somebody I could have had on my team. Jane Ivey as 6-man because the Pistons are stupid in this game for whatever reason. Derek Lively as defensive player. Good to see for him. JB Bickerstaff, damn, 69 wins on the season. So we got All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. Any Spurs, we got Alonzo as all-defensive team, and we got Victor as also all-defensive second team, so that's cool. Yo, LaMelo making all-defensive team? He got defense like that? Didn't know we had it like that. And then we got Xavier Booker also making the all-rookie first team. So we are the first seed in the conference, man. So getting these lottery picks really adds up after a little while, as long as you kind of stay with them and everything and believe in them and play them and everything, right? So player stats on the season looks like a good balanced scoring season for everybody. Keldon Johnson scoring down a little bit, but that's a good thing, as there's other talent on this team now, not asked to do as much. Booker, rookie season as the leading scorer at 17, 9, and 2 with 1 steal and 2 blocks per game. Definitely gives you like this new age David Robinson, Tim Duncan feel to it, so I'm all here for it. Primo, 14 points. Okay, Primo, 38% field goal. Like, come on now, man. Like, you gotta play better, Joshua. You gotta play better, okay? I'm just saying, you are being given the opportunities, and you're playing like garbage. Jeremy Sohan, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. What do you shoot from 3? Because you know what I'm actually, like, low-key considering doing here? Is literally putting Keldon Johnson that damn shooting guard and starting Sohan. Like, I'm considering doing that, man. But I'm starting to get to the point where it's like, I'm going to need to trade for a new shooting guard or something. I'm not really sure. But we are first seed, so I can't get too angry about it. It's just what makes you wonder how we would be if we actually had a guy that could shoot high and everything. So, not shoot always high. It's J.R. Smith style. Okay, playing. Okay, so we got first round Golden State Warriors, man. Simulate round, baby. Let's get it. Hey, we got it. We got it, man. 4 games to 1. 4 games to 1. 34 for Keldon Johnson. 28 for Victor. 17 assists for Lonzo Ball. That's what I was asking Fred to do. So, I'm happy that he's making the plays like that for the team. Next, we got Luka and the Dallas Mavericks. Simulate round. Just 1 game. That's cool, too. Is that what I did? Simulate through. Okay, simulate round. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, 4 games to 0, man. Cannot stop the new Twin Towers up in here, man. Victor, Xavier, 17-6, 16-9. And once again, that balanced scoring. I mean, not the most efficient game, but our defense is what's clamping up here. Damn, Helm to 90 points, like early 2000 style. All right, next up, we got the Denver Nuggets. Simulate rounds. And Lonzo Ball, Western Conference Finals MVP. Yo, he has made such a difference in this video. I didn't think it was going to be like, when I signed Lonzo, I was like, all right, this is fine. This is the guy that plays basketball. That's good and will be a good addition to the team. But he's like breaking out into a superstar now. All right, simulate round NBA Finals. Always, man, getting screwed over last second. Darius Garland, Finals MVP. That's okay, though. That's okay. Like, obviously not too happy about it. But, I think we were kind of exceeding expectations anyway, so the fact we got to the finals with this young team is insane. But that gives us a good opportunity now to kind of fix some of the holes with the squad, and I'm hoping, like, contracts aren't starting to, like, come up now and everything to the point where it's going to be like, oh, well, all of a sudden you owe $20 trillion to Josh Primo. You got to make a choice there. Although I think this is the season where he might be due another contract, so we'll see about that. I will give him a payday to be I don't know, man. Sheldon Stevenson, and we also get Carlton early. Yeah, you can be Carlton late to your NBA contract because you're not going to be on my team. Alrighty, team player options. Victor back, Jeremy, Malachi. Malachi up to a 77 overall, getting to the point where it's like, yo, maybe we start him, right? All right, so Josh is due a qualifying offer here. Let's see what shooting guards are available for this team. Okay, there's a lot of... Ooh, Donovan Mitchell. Yo, we could have the Donovan Mitchell, Lonzo Ball backcourt. 5-star system match, by the way. Like, we are... Oh, we gotta free up some money to do that. Okay. Who do I owe money to? Probably Fred. And I know we play Lonzo, a nice little pretty payday, too. So, if we get Red... Damn. Yeah, we gotta make some choices here. How much was it for Mitchell? You wanted about $36 million, and we gotta free up... Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's Davion Mitchell. Was that who it was the whole time? No, it wasn't. Okay, it wasn't. I was so confused. So we got to free up $31 million. I don't think we're going to be able to do it, guys. $31 million. 27 right here. Oh! If we do it, we're probably going to have to give up my Malachi Brownhun, which might... Yeah, I think we're going to have to. And we have to trade for, like, literally draft picks. So it might not even be offered up to us. I'm not even seeing... Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work here, man. Not realistically, at least. That's all right. It's all right. Like, sometimes that happens. Who else we got for shooting guards here that are available? This is, like, the best we can do. Let's get Primo back, and I'm thinking maybe a sign and trade is going to be in order. Although it's probably going to give him the qualifying offer. That's usually what happens. So, here we go. And moratorium period. Josh Primo looks like he'll get his contract. That's fine. Alrighty. So, did Mitchell get re-signed? He probably did. Yeah, I don't think much is happening in free agency here, guys. Let's go ahead and simulate 2 at the beginning of the regular season, and we'll make some trades. Okay, here is the team going into the next season. Lonzo, Malachi Brownhun, I think is going to get the start at the 2 spot. He's just been showing, you know, pretty good sparks of he could be like a pretty solid piece and maybe a starter for this team. 38% from 3, that's nice to see and everything, and that's really all I need him to be. It's just a guy that can knock down his shots. I was hoping Primo would be that. And Keldon at the 3, Victor up to a 90 overall at the 4. We got Xavier at the 5. Bench unit, pretty tamed 4-man rotation. I do think I'm going to keep Fred VanVleet on the team. I don't see any reason why not. The only thing I can consider maybe doing here is looking for a trade for more of a veteran shooting guard. I guess realistically, I could even start Fred at the 2 spot, but I don't know. I kind of like the idea of using his talents off the bench. So Fred and Primo, just out of curiosity, let's see what that could get us here in the NBA. Toss in a first-round draft pick. And because Fred's also on an expiring deal, so we got 1 trade offer. Damn, okay, that's not doing it. That's okay. I think our team's still pretty solid. I'm going to go ahead and simulate this NBA season, guys, and see if we can get back to the NBA Finals. Okay, so I found a trade here for Jordan Poole that is absolutely out of this world. We do have to give one of our young players in Sheldon Stevenson, who I believe was a lottery pick. Also, Fred VanVleet's expiring deal. So I don't know if the Warriors are just trying to get out of Jordan Poole's contract or something. Maybe they don't like the direction of the team. Not win the championship this video at all. But Jordan Poole is the exact player that we need, man. So I am going to do this trade, and I'm going to love every second of it. So we're going to do that. And then what I'm going to do next is, I don't think it's like absolutely ideal, but we are going to go ahead and put, where's he at? Primo as the backup point guard. We'll go with him and Malachi as our backups off the bench, and that should be fine. And then our starting shooting guard spot just really goes up like crazy, getting Jordan Poole on the team here and everything, man. So, yeah, let's go ahead and take away your minutes. Larry Nance, can you play some backup center? Power forward, small forward. I guess we could switch it up, but now let's go ahead and give this to, like, Zeller's fine. I've been fine with Zeller. Like, I don't know if anybody's ever said that before. Sorry. Okay, Keldon Johnson, get him at 30 a game. Jordan Poole, man, you're going to be splashing on this team, baby. I can't wait to see it. Get you at 32. Bump it down a little bit here. I want Victor playing a little bit more. And, yeah. Ooh, that looks like a complete team. That looks like a team where you're like, oh, damn, they're going to win some championships. So I feel good about it. We are currently 28-15 making that trade. So it's not like we had to do it, but I was just getting a feeling, man. I was like, you know what? We got to switch things up. So let's finish out this NBA season. All right, end of the season, 48-33. So we should be right around that 15-win mark. Simulate through date and finish with a L on the season. Luka MVP. Ian Perkins is Rookie of the Year. Ron Holland, 6th man. Let's do one Rookie of the Year now with the 6th man of the team. I don't really get that. Nick Smith Jr. is Most Improved Player on the Knicks, it looks like. And here we go, man. So we are 5th seed this time. Damn, we were like 51 wins. We were the 1st seed last time around. So just a few games really separating teams up in here. Player stats on the season. Once again, looking pretty balanced. So Jordan Poole at 17 points per game, 18 for Keldon. Yeah, I think that was a good pickup. And Lonzo with the 10 points, 10 assists. That's perfect. Didn't really need him scoring a lot in this starting lineup. So that's looking pretty good. And this is what we're going to do for the playoffs here. Okay. I do want to run a little bit of a shortened rotation. So we are going to put, where are we at? Let's put Sohan at power forward center. That should be fine. And we got Branham at shooting guard small forward. Perfect. Okay, that's good. And then I'm going to take away the minutes from, Where's he at? Yeah, Zeller. I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry, Zeller. Yeah, we can take away those minutes, though. We're going to give those to Xavier playing a lot. Like, you're playing 48 game Victor. It's going to happen, man. We'll get you at 32 for Keldon Johnson. Whew. Let's see how this goes, guys. All right. Simulate playing tournament. First round for us. We got former defensive player of the year, Jokic. Yeah, I didn't forget. I did not forget. Simulate rounds. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Okay, 4 games to 2. We are in the second round of the playoffs behind 30 points from Jordan Poole. And 0 steals and 1 block for former defensive player of the year, Nikola Jokic. Next up, Houston. Houston, y'all got a problem, man. His name is Crispy Flakes. Ah! Damn! It's disappointing, man. It's the game 7 losses that are just so disappointing. Y'all really went on and got Kyrie Irving? I don't mind it, actually. I don't mind it. Alrighty, that is the final season of the rebuild here, man. It was a pretty long rebuild, and like I said, it's a case where you're not always going to win, but I do think we built a team that got pretty damn close. You know, we got the second round, game 7 this time around. We got to the NBA Finals last season, so I do think the team's in a good place in which I can see the plausibility in which they could win championships going forward. Okay, simulate round, man. Here we go, here we go. And, okay, Thunder win it all. But yeah, overall, I would say pretty damn solid team. Like, and they're all right in their primes. And I mean, Victor was only 22. Xavier's only 20. So yeah, team's in a good place. Guys, that's all we have for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.